What is up, fellow gamers? It's your boy Chip Gaming. You may have noticed my silver play button, indicating that I am indeed a professional, and you're watching a professional review of 4: The Residue That's Evil, the 4th remake of the entire 4: The Residue That's Evil franchise, and a direct sequel to the original 4: The Residue That's Evil on the Game Station. Believe it or not, it has 4 times the evil of previous entries, making it the most residue evil. By far. That's a lot of residue. And a lot of evil. Enough to leave a lot of residue on your psyche. I guess that's why they call it 4: The Residue That's Evil. First, and of course most importantly, the graphics. This game has a lot of them, representing every detail of the real-life Yerp with 100% accuracy, right down to its item placements, scripted events, and duplicate character models. It's uncanny, but it's true. I read it on the intra-network of computers, on a worldwide HTML, but in typical Residue Evil fashion, all of the graphics are pre-rendered. That means they're fake. Sometimes. Let's talk in depth about the game's story and its themes, which are shooting old people in the head and legs, suplexing them, and stabbing them in the throat until they're dead. Forever. Universal themes in a tale as old as time o'clock. PM. But not just any old people. They're literally zombies again. You play as Lioness Kennedy, who's a human for some reason, and not a girl lion with boobs and a big pink bow on her head. Still only a rookie officer of the Resident Evil Police Department in a city populated entirely by raccoons, Lioness is hand-picked by President Evil to go to Yerp, a small country on the right side of the planet, and Lioness has to kill its 4 evil residents, known as Europeans. My peons, Europeans, everybody's peons. His optional objective is to rescue President Evil's daughter, Ashley Evil. Why did she go to Yerp? She shouldn't go there. Nobody should go to Yerp. Never go there, ever, or this game's entire plot will happen to you. Count on it. Literally go to any other country. They're what's known as more better. In order for Lioness and Ashley Evil to escape Yerp alive and not escape dead, Lioness will have to smoke a lot of weed along the way. The villain is Adam Sandler, leader of Happy Madison Productions, a dangerous cult determined to turn everyone's brain to mush, with Jack and Jill too. That is, when they're not playing bingo. In addition to graphics, this video entertainment game has something unique, called mechanics, which are surprisingly mechanical in nature. Almost machine-like. The goal of 4: The Residue That's Evil is to collect bullets and shoot every one you find immediately. That's it. This is an interesting mechanic. And brand new to the Residue Evil french fries is a mechanic called Puzzless, which slow the game down intolerably, serving only to get in the way of killing everyone. What was Capcom thinking? There's a part in the game with a lot of powerful enemies in one room. You can try to shoot them all and inevitably fail. Or, if you play with something called Intelligence, you can sneak around the crowd to a contraption that drops a large chandelier, killing them all at once. This is discriminatory. I'm just trying to play some video games. Not all of us gamers have intelligence. I think I speak for all of us when I say, when we play games, we just want to switch our brains off and have fun. It's scientifically impossible to have fun while the brain is active. This was proven at the University of Science. Trademark. Donut Steel. I found some parts of the game way too easy, and wished there was something I could do to make it harder. So I took some Viagra. Unfortunately, regarding the game's difficulty, there was nothing I could do. Inversely, many times before the end credits rolled, I encountered parts that were literally impossible to beat. So don't even try to play this game, ever. Don't even think about trying. It won't work. Luckily, in an attempt to offset the impossibility, Lioness has the ability to teleport onto the floor above him, much like the Ascension ability in The Adventures of Zelda 2, The Wind of the Wild. There's vehicles, but they don't work. Could this be what's known as a software insect? Don't forget to walk into every fucking bear trap in this game. Very important. I almost forgot to do that. One of the evil residents is a cow? It walks around with a big hammer. Cows can't do this. They don't have bones. They're just hamburgers inside. They don't need hammers. They've got enough ham in them already. I didn't play the whole game. I don't think a professional reviewer like me should ever have to. I'm busy. But I did play the part with the giant fish boss, which I heard about in advance and found incredibly difficult. I barely got out of that fight unscathed. Eventually, you get to what's called a castle, full of treasures and conveniently placed explosive barrels, and belonging to Adam Sandler's son, Napoleon, starring Joaquin Phoenix. He was the boy in the movie That's My Boy, the one where That's My Boy has the boy, and he lives in the castle with an assortment of wacky roommates, two of which are space aliens from outer space, like the alien from the movie Alien, or one of the aliens in Aliens 2, the squeakquel to Aliens number 1. Napoleon starring Joaquin Phoenix also lives with not just one Wolverine starring Hugh Jackman, but two Wolverines starring Hugh Jackmans, and they're all very horny. I found the secret Halo wheel in the game, a reference to the Halo Wars French fries. A fun little Easter egg to be sure, but I didn't find the Resident Evil wheel anywhere. Curious, late in the game a new enemy type is introduced, called refrigerators. Their favorite food is wrenches, and they regenerate lost limbs through a process called regeneration. I understand why they're called refrigerators, because they like cold environments. So much so that if you start a puzzle in a cold room in their presence, they'll kindly wait for you to finish. This review wasn't garbage. This game's gotten a lot of 10s out of 10. Over 10 of them, in fact. That's a lot of 10s. So I'm gonna give it 10 plus 10. That's 10 squared plus 10 bonus points for excellent excellence. That makes this game perfect. Out of 10. Because, despite a significant number of flaws, it is perfect. In every way. Wow. What a perfect score. Out of all the perfection I've ever observed, this score is the most perfect. By far. Can you believe it? You should. That's what comes of a professional review. You can trust me. I'm an ancient gamer. My first game was Sonic the Hedgehog 6 on the Xbox 360. It came out 360 years ago. Man, I'm getting old. Time flies when you're gaming, like me. And what rhymes with gaming? That's right, having fun. Also, I was paid an obscene amount of money for this review. Wow, what a professional review. Thank yourselves for watching. I worked hard on easy mode to make it. Check out my other professional reviews immediately. Don't forget to hold down the like and subscribe keys on your keyboard. Don't let go. Very important. Tape the keys down if you need to AFK away from your keyboard.